Hey guys, it's Stu. Thought I'd do something a little different today while I'm working on the news show still. I thought I would go ahead and make a video about my YouTube poops. You know, I haven't addressed them in any way, really, other than, hey, I make poops. And I haven't really been one to toot my own horn about my own YouTube poops because I think they suck. But people seem to like them. They have a little bit of a following. In fact, it turns out that I've actually got subs that don't watch my news show. They just watch my poops. That surprised me. I did not know that. Plus, I watched Mr. Simon's YouTube poop retrospective he did, and I thought, well, let me try and do something like this. I don't have every YouTube poop I've ever made, and there's some you're not going to see because they suck at, well, yeah, we'll look at them. We'll look at them, and we'll laugh together. But what I'm getting at is there were some that were so bad I deleted them from my hard drive forever. So there are some that are just gone. From the looks of my YouTube poop folder that has nothing but my poops in it and some of my news shows, it looks like the earliest video that I still have is the first installment of a series between me and Bad Luck Crow called Mario Sings the Blues. And I was the first one to make that. It was a poop of Mario's Game Gallery. Let's take a look at that. What I really liked about the source Mario's Game Gallery is the fact that you could make him say anything because there was a complete voice rip. Either before or after this, Pilly 10 made one too, and in my opinion his is much better. You'll also notice, to you younger viewers and younger YouTubers, that a lot of my videos from these early days weren't widescreen because that hadn't become a big thing yet. And I didn't know a thing about maintain aspect ratio in Vegas or anything like that. Emo Gay Luigi here.
Don't get emo on my ass.
You see, even back then I had a couple of good jokes.
You can't go there.
This isn't one of them.
Or there. Or there.
You can't move anywhere.
During this time in like 09 and early 2010, really early 2010, the Game Gallery Mario character, it would become like a recurring thing in my poops, kind of a thing that I would spam the shit out of. And this was before Sabrina, and this was before Paper Doll Man, which you'll see in a little bit. Paper Doll Man became the replacement of Mario's Game Gallery, and there was a time when I spammed both at the same time. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't before Paper Doll Man. Paper Doll Man came along about, sometime early, mid 09, somewhere between there. Speaking of Paper Doll Man, that's what this next video is going to be. During this time in 2009, when was this? Let me look. 9/10/2009. So it was right before 9/11/2009. Make of that what you will. During this time, YGPMVs were becoming like a really big thing. And especially like the pitch shifting ones with Mega Man and screen flipping and all that shit. And they're mostly that now, except they spam it After Effects now. But anyway, enough about that. I decided I'd take a piss of the whole Mega Man YTPMV thing that everybody was doing at the time and do it with Paper Doll Man. And needless to say, it didn't go nowhere. There's actually an alternate version of that somewhere. I don't know if I still have it or not, but there's an alternate version of that video which just... the only thing I added was Dr. Rabbit saying sugars and starches over and over again at the end. I guess for cutoff prevention or something. Another thing I used to spam a whole lot and try to turn into a big source by trying to make the world's greatest poop out of it was this cartoon right here that was the Ghostbusters cartoon that wasn't based on the movie. It was based on like the original Ghostbusters from the 70s, I believe. But yeah, it sucked. It sucked really bad. And anyway, so because it was a sucky cartoon from the 90s, well, 80s actually, 80s, I thought I could make something out of it and make it into something. It didn't turn into something. So that's why you've never seen any poops of this besides this one you're seeing right now. And also to waste time and fill time, I just added a mashup of Sgt. Pepper's and a Thunder Force this song. This was my first try at a mega poop. A mega poop is a bunch of poops that you were working on at one time, and you decided to put them together and make one big poop out of them. I had some real weird opinions on what I could do with YouTube poop, and I thought that I could be the person to change YouTube poop. I was that egotistical back then, and yeah, I thought if I made a YouTube poop of so-and-so would turn into a humongous source, and then everybody would start using it. See, there's Zelda's Adventure. Nobody poops Zelda's Adventure. Nobody really has attempted it. The people that have attempted it did it really badly, and nobody's really made a good poop out of it because it's not poopable. It's really dull. I don't know if that was a 9/11 joke or what. I would spam random sprites every now and then. See, on this part right here, I was going to sentence mix something, but then I gave up on it, and then I started this ear rape you here right here. I Am Mean was a really big source in 2009, by the way. There's really not that much to say about this video. It's just a really boring poop. And at the time, I thought I was making the biggest, baddest thing ever. I was making all these sources that were hardly ever used, and I figured, you know, since I made the poop, I was special enough that people would start making poops of these sources because I was. I don't know what I was thinking. And then, for some reason, I decided I wanted to poop Sega games, too. I was obsessed with Thunder Force at the time. And then, again, I just kind of got bored with it and really didn't want to make anything nice out of it, so I just spammed all this shit right here. This goes on for a while, too. It goes on for like a minute or so. I can turn on the looper and see how long it goes. 30 seconds. It goes on for 30 seconds. And then it dies. And this, I kind of did that poop within a poop joke thing. To tell you the truth, the poop within the poop is actually better than this entire video altogether. I just do what Ganon's up one. I just do what Ganon's up one. At this point, I was just trying to make it as banana and stupid as possible. You see, you recognize that, don't you? That's the joke I did in Mario Dusts the Venetian Blind. I love doing little references like that, even if it's my own video, you know? And that's the end of that, pretty much. It was a really boring, really stupid poop, and I don't know why I thought I was the greatest thing of all time in 2009. Now, in this next video, this is Mario Sings the Blues 2. Basically, what I did was I was really getting into FPS games, old FPS games like in DOS and stuff, Blood, Doom, Duke Nukem, all that stuff. So anyway, I did a joke in Mario Sings the Blues where he says, I want to play Doom with Mama Luigi. And I decided to make a continuation of that joke. I got a comment on this video about that Go Eat Pussy Mario thing where they asked, was that a compliment or an insult? The story of this one basically is Mario wants to play Doom with somebody. He asks Yoshi, and Yoshi doesn't know what Doom is.
Are you fucking serious?
The amount of words that were in Mario's game gallery and the fact that it was all ripped and labeled and everything, it made it really easy to sentence mix Mario. It's really, really nice. I think In Our Design may still have that rip up somewhere. If he doesn't, somebody does. It may be on Mario Fan Games Gallery. I don't know. My favorite part of this one is coming up right here, I believe. Right here. Die, die, die. In the source video, he was saying diet. I haven't played Doom in a long time, but I think that's Risen 3D that this port is. It's a really nice overhaul of Doom, and I'll take it over Brutal Doom any day. This next one was the first upload to my Mustang Sally 72 YouTube channel, which is the one I use now. In 2009, I had two different YouTube channels. I had YGP News 1 and I had Mustang Sally 72. And Mustang Sally was pretty much my filler channel or experimental channel where I would just try stuff that I wasn't really sure if it would befit the YTP News 1 channel or not. After a while, it just became my main channel for poops after a while. Because, well, mostly because my channel, YTP News 1, got hacked, and then it got DMCA'd and other crap. So that's why you don't see that channel no more. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, God, my Sat AM poop. Oh, this is horrible. Laugh it up, folks. That's probably the best joke in the whole thing. Look out! A lot of people did not realize the joke I was trying to go with right there. But basically, the dude says, look out, and they stop before they get killed and shit. I really had no direction or any thought process throughout this whole video. And you, as you can see, there's just parts where I just spam different sources at times, just trying to come up with something. Finally, I just gave up. The bad thing is, this was supposed to be a remake of an old poop that I did like months before that got deleted, and I didn't have it anymore. So if you think this is bad, you should have seen the original one, which is no longer in my hard drive or anywhere in the world. So, oh, and get used to seeing credit sequences throughout the end of my poops, because apparently in 2007 and on up to 2009, and even in Robotnik poops later on, it was a big fad to put credit sequences at the ends of poops with just random music behind it. Most of the time it was the Adventures of Sonic credits, but sometimes it'd be other ones, and with me, I thought I was original by putting different ones. This next video is going to be the first video I ever made with Sabrina in it. Now, funny enough... oh, I'm sorry. Okay, funny. This is not funny. I'm going to tell you this right now. And thing is, this isn't really a poop at all. It has some poop elements in it, I guess. But what it ended up turning into was like this like watching somebody make a poop. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so not funny, 2009 me. And about right here is where it quits being a poop, and then it turns into like just a screen recording of me making a short, shitty poop. But I make it out like Sabrina's making the poop. Yeah, she's using Windows, go figure. I used Vegas 7 then, and I'm using Vegas 7 right now in making this video. I guess some things never change. I've used every Vegas known to man, and even like the cheap ones, like Movie Studio and shit, just to see what they were like. And to this day, I still use Vegas 7. I don't know why. I guess just because it's way faster and it doesn't make my computer fan go crazy. But I guess this was an interesting concept anyway. I mean, the idea is that you're seeing somebody make a YouTube poop and seeing how it all goes down. I mean, it ain't a good poop at all. Oh, you're going to see it here in a minute. But either way, I make it out like it's an interesting video. I don't know. And I don't know, man. Like I said, I used to experiment a whole bunch when I was first starting out because I really didn't have a style yet. And I didn't really know what I was doing or what you were supposed to do. Well, not what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm talking about. But after this video would become, this would kickstart the whole thing about Sabrina turning into the icon of my videos, like the thing that pops up in every single video that I ever made almost. Until just recently, actually. I done gotten to where I kind of put her to the side now. I don't know why. But basically, you see her in a video, you know it's a stew poop, just about. Or you know for a fact that I had something to do with it or something. For a short while, when Commander Guanum was still active, he used to use Sabrina in some of his videos. And yes, that was my fault. And here was just me making fun of how long it took to render a video in my Vegas on that stupid old Acer computer that I had at the time. It was just just took for fucking ever. And here you can see little glimpses of what YouTube used to look like back in 2009. So yeah. And here comes the shitty poop that I made for this video. Here we go. And again, no direction, no flow to the jokes, just a bunch of stupid shit that I threw together. I have like kind of a system now, a way that I put jokes together and try to make them flow out good. But back then, I really didn't know what I was doing. And you hear me say that a lot. I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to fit in with the crowd. And you even notice a lot of glitching in the videos. It's got like this green crap. That was something that Vegas 7 used to do to me. I was able to fix it using a little hack that somebody had come up with on YouTube. But it used to do that a bunch.
Hell yes.
And that's all of that video. See, this was during a period when I used to make videos almost every other day, or every day at one point. And I was really shooting out really shitty videos at the time. If only I was as good back then as I am now, I probably would have got a fan base a lot quicker. Or maybe not. Funny enough, I've got a couple of poops that I can't show you because I'm afraid Fox might take this video down. Yeah, a Simpsons poop. So I'm surprised that the original upload has not been taken down yet. I mean, it's still up there, but Fox hasn't found it yet. But, you know, they'll find it one of these days. Who knows? Who knows? But let's see what else we got. I got one here that says Paper Doll Man Poop. Let's see which one that is. Also, of note, I'm going chronologically from oldest to newest.
Hey, this is Guitar from Pole World, and today we'll be looking at my peak.
Oh my God, this brings back so many memories. I used to have this big stack of Guitar World CDs that came with the magazines. And all it was a disc that was full of MOV files. And they were all guitar reviews and demos and videos of different players and shit. But what I ended up YouTube pooping the most out of those CDs was that guy, Paul from Guitar World. He could not demo a guitar or an amp or anything for shit. And it wasn't his guitar playing, and it wasn't how he acted. It was how he set the amp every time he'd play. Everything he played sounded the same. Hey, this is Paul from Guitar World, and we're going to drop the mids completely out of the amp and turn the treble all the way up, because we all about that treble. And then I'm going to beat the guitar with a hammer for 5 minutes, and we're going to see what that sounds like. Check it out. Now, about this poop, I believe, is when I started to get a style going. Like, I started to actually learn what I was doing with Vegas and stuff and trying to make jokes, you know.
Look, what nasty shit. Fuck you, paper doll.
See, in that instance, I tried to put one joke on top of another there. Paper Doll Man went in there to take a crap, and I Am Mean went after him after he had done win, and he made a mess in the bathroom. Laugh it up, folks. It don't get any better until like 2010 or like late 2009. We are still in about mid to late 09.
You know what? Fuck you.
This video was my last attempt at trying to make something out of the Ghostbusters cartoon, which I always called Bus Ghosters, because it's not really the real Ghostbusters, it's the Bus Ghosters. But finally, I just realized it's not a very good poop source, and it's really hard to work with. It's really hard to get jokes out of it, and I was basically forcing myself to get anything out of it. It's just not a memorable source. It's not good to work with. It's not good for anything. And it's not popular enough you're going to get views out of it if you care about that. I mean, if you make a poop with the Ghostbusters cartoon, you're just wasting your time. And this poop feels the same way. If you're watching this poop, you feel like you're wasting your time. In fact, this is the only funny part right here. To me, anyway. Because, He made that noise so many times. Oh, here I am trying to make Pong out of a bunch of video tracks. I guess that was kind of cool because I was learning how to pan crop and I wanted to show off my mad Vegas skills.
Your sword is enough.
Your Ford is enough. I forgot I made that joke. Oh my God. Now this was the 4th installment of Mario Sings the Blues. Lieutenant Guo made the 3rd one, and in the 3rd one I think Mario got killed, and that's the context of this, I think. And again, this was more of me trying to perfect my skills and trying to get a little bit better. Not really any memorable jokes in this. It was just another poop I made. And my God, I could never poop Robotnik. Still cannot.
No, you've got it reversed.
I cannot make a video with Robotnik in it. I just cannot. I can't make any good jokes with him. I can't do anything with him. If you're wondering what the color filter is about Mario's supposed to be a zombie or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for Robotnik poopers. I wish there were more of them now.
Remember me.
Not anymore. I intend to destroy all Dick and capture anything gay.
See, there really wasn't any rhyme or reason to my jokes. It was just random sentence mixing in spots. It wasn't nothing for me to just randomly put in gay sex cock in the middle of somebody talking. In the words of Smash Brothers, no context.
Squadala in the house.
That is a reference to a poop that I made called Guanum Come Home, which got deleted as well. I thought I'd remake that one little piece of sentence mixing I did.
Oh boy.
Lieutenant Guo went on to make like a couple of more parts of it, and I don't know what we did after that. Oh, that's right. I made a reference to Mario Sings the Blues in 1500. You'll see that in a little bit. After that, I made a Simpsons poop in Windows Movie Maker just for the hell of it. And it was actually pretty decent for like a movie maker poop. I wish I could show it to you, but I really can't. This next one was Billy 10 also had like a story poop plot thing going on at the time called Mario and Luigi Have a Yiff Fetish or something like that. And I decided that I would do a part of it. Since me and Lieutenant Guo were collabing with Mario Sings the Blues, I thought I would collab with Billy. So I did a part to his thing, and what it was I brought back Sabrina again, and this is what came out. Now the interesting thing is, when the backgroundless Hotel Mario gifts come out, if you people that have that will notice that it's got letterboxing. I didn't know how to mask, so I didn't know how to get rid of that. And you'll see the letterboxing all over this video. And I would like zoom out the GIFs, and they would still have that letterboxing and shit. See, like right here. And about here is where I have them go into Sabrina's universe. There's where there's Dawkins. There's Thunder Force 3. There's Willy Fogg for some reason. There's me, and making a reference to that one video that I did with Sabrina in it.
Where's the furry?
Where's the furry?
Over there.
Over there. They find Amy, and then all of a sudden, this is where
Luigi, go.
this is where we hear a whole bunch of Metal Gear references.
What was that noise?
Luigi, look! There's one of those furries. We gotta fuck it. Come on, we gotta fuck it now. We gotta get you.
Oh,
Looks deceiving.
this probably would have been a good video if I'd have got rid of the letterboxing. Made it look a little better, but I didn't know how back then.
You'll have to find the remote. The remote.
There was some Stay Tuned right there. I made that and Sabrina interact.
Luigi, look!
This is when I started understanding how to make sources interact.
We ain't afraid of no furry.
Here comes the dramatic boom. Sabrina finds that she's okay, and that looks like a bottle of pills. It doesn't look like a remote. Well, now it does, but it didn't then. She hears Luigi.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
She finds out it's just the TV, and it's not the Hotel Mario guys anymore. So she returns back to her room, happy that she is finally rid of those Mario fucks. Or is she? Yes, she is. They're in hell. They're in hell for yipping. That's the joke there.
Hell to deceiving when Koopas are involved.
And this was during the time that Commander Guanum had retired. So at the end of this, you'll see like what do you call it? A tribute to him. Paper Doll Man comes with the box? What the fuck? Wow. I think I'm so funny, don't I? Y'all. I used to spell y'all wrong. I don't know why. There's Commander Guanum's old avatar. God, I wish I knew what happened to him. Oh, I wish he would come back or something. Or at least let people know what happened to him. I would love to see him on Tumblr or something. Or on Skype or somewhere where I'd know where he is, you know? Nobody knows what happened to him. It's like he disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, this one is of Scooby-Doo and the original Gone in 60 Seconds. Yeah, a really... Seaman... Yeah, a really strange mix of sources. And they don't interact in this one. This is just a plain Jane 2009 poop that really wasn't much to snuff. But notice this is 2009. This is before anybody even knew who Orpheus for the Win was. So I started the Scooby-Doo poops. No, I didn't. We're going to get a copyright strike for that, probably. Not if I talk over it through the whole thing.
What do you want me to do with this, Doc?
Yeah, this was another thing I was just trying my damnedest to get jokes out of, and I never could. And I really milked that freaking shove it up your doofa thing through this whole video, because I loved that phrase for some reason. I just loved shove it up your doofa. In fact, that was the name of the video, Shove It Up Your Doofa. But you can tell that I just I could not make any jokes out of this. And the ones that I did, you could tell that they were just not very thought up. I don't know, man. I just wasn't good back then. Hoyt Axton. Okay, let's see what this next one is. 00001 restored, so that means Vegas crashed while I was trying to make this. Oh, we'll see what it is. Let me put it in there. Wait, whoa, is this 1500?
What?
Okay, no, it's not. What is this? Okay, I made Robotnik buys stock in Uganda? I don't remember this. I don't remember this video at all.
No. In a word, no.
Very funny. Now this
Okay, this had to be during the time I was still trying to get...
Shut your ass, bitch.
Oh, wow.
Now fuck that hedgehog.
we have this.
Dynamite.
Oh! Oh, I remember this now. I do remember this. Awful. Yes, I remember this because I remember taking the Quebec Gamers logo and spanking Robotnik with it. I actually remember a guy on YouTube was talking about this poop, and he didn't know that I was the one who made it. And I told him that was me. He was like, whoa, I didn't know.
Now let's move on to something else.
Keep in mind, this was before people really knew who I was at the time.
We start out small and get bigger.
We got more MP4 glitching right here. Bill and I. Duh. Here's Pilly 10. This was me trying to do some more source interaction and failing miserably.
Beginning to annoy me.
My boy. Oh, you suck.
Paper Doll Man.
Oh, that was a terrible sentence mix right there. You struck. In fact, Pilly 10 still makes fun of me for that 5 years later. Let's see, what? Oh, Oh, I tried to make it look like what a cartoon show, credits. But MP4 glitching, so it's just better, And we got some 80s metal and shit. I'm just going to stop it right there before I get a copyright strike. Okay, this next video is a video that I know you have not seen, so this is going to be interesting. In fact, when I tried to upload it, it wouldn't make a thumbnail. And when I tried to re-upload it, it still wouldn't make a thumbnail. I don't know why that is. And I guess because of that and the fact that the video sucked was the reason that it never really got any views. It still only has 700 views, which is not much compared to my other videos. And it's been on my channel for 4 or 5 years. So, in fact, I finally just changed the name of it to "This video has the least amount of views of all my videos."
Hi, Root. May I?
Oh,
You probably recognize the source thanks to, was it JonTron? I think it was JonTron did a review of this. But this was 5 years before he did it. I bet if I tried to make a poop of this again, I might actually get some views out of it.
I mean, this book is made to order.
This book is made to order.
Wow.
Hi, Ruben.
And here Ruben gets caught looking at furry porn. I tried to put spaces between the words to make it sound more awkward sounding.
Yes, it's a book about
Copyright strike.
I mean...
At this point, I just gave up and just finally just did a dumb sex joke. Oh, I think I'm so funny. Sex joke. Oh, my God. Copyright strike. Okay, what we got next? Oh, a Bugs Bunny poop. This ought to be good.
Your mother.
Oh, I know this one. This was, what was it? Bugs Bunny loses his funding for his nuclear weapons program. I think that's the name of it. And, ear rape. What the hell?
I'ma crown you.
Mario.
My, he's a jigaboo.
Jigaboo. No, that is not an anime otaku. That is a nigger.
Really? A saucer? Let's see your sauce.
You've got to be kidding.
That was probably the best sauce joke I ever made, or anybody has ever made. And for some reason, I thought this guy looked like I Am Mean, but the more I look at him, the more he does not look like I Am Mean. This one's got a lot of dumb jokes, but it's mediocre at best.
Paper doll man. Escape.
Come on.
Making a reference to my own poop there.
Now where'd that skunk go? That furry's around here somewhere.
There's a big ear rape scene coming right here. I got a lot of bad comments. Well, one bad comment. I got one bad comment about that ear rape. And talking about, ooh, the ear rape, the hurts of my ears. Oh, I hate it. Oh, this is good.
May I go to my room now? I'd like...
This is where the poop started to get pretty decent right here. Was the poop of this. Elmer Fudd! And about here is where I gave up and just started spamming other crap. See, there's Ernest. This is the only time I've ever used Ernest was this video.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Luigi, look!
See what I'm doing there? I'm using the clean and then the Quebec Gamers. I should have made a video that was just that. The clean Mario Hotel and the Quebec Gamers side by side. Now this one was when I was just showing off how badass of a sentence mixer I am. Yeah. Anyway, this one was called How Mean Caught His First Children.
I got this book. See, it's a shitty book. Now I got a labyrinth in this book that sucks cables. Why not take
Oh my God.
my book? Go fuck yourself.
It's funny to watch this again.
No, you didn't. You stupid little bitch.
Oh no, you didn't. But yeah, I was starting to get better at about this time, but I still hadn't really gotten the groove yet, but I called myself decent at the time. Got some CDI sound effects in the background. Nah. Okay, the file says Dr. Rabbit's Crazy Ass Adventure, but I know that's not the name of it. But this, I was just thinking about this one today. This is
Would look like this.
this Walrus guy. This this Zigzag. Let's see.
Is this what Dr. Rabbit looks
Look
like?
money. I can't even think today.
Dr. Rabbit. Hi, boys and girls.
Goys and burls.
Have you ever met a dead rabbit before?
Railroad Tycoon 2 music there. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. PooTube you, Dr. That's not the name of it either. That's not what I called it in the YouTube title.
Rabbit is such a rabbit.
Nope, you.
No, you. That's back when people actually used to say, no, you. This one had a good bit of ear rape in it. I don't know why. Somehow I managed to get it really loud. I've turned it down some in this video, but it's louder than that. Copyright strike. Making out like Dr. Rabbit is a rock star and everything, and all this. I got from Dockin music video.
Can you say that on TV?
Did anyone happen to kill a red
And
spy on the way
this
here?
is where I just kind of got lazy and just started pooping other stuff instead of that.
Watch, he'll turn red any second now. See?
I'm surprised nobody had ever done that. And here's me trying to make a YTPMV again. I really could not make them. I wish I hadn't even tried to, because I couldn't do it. This is also that this is a cool show thing that I used to spam.
I say he's hot on our tail. Tail, the coop. You won. Who cares who did the Mario Brothers?
Okay, that's actually
My old plumber's
part of that actually was hot on our tail that I was pooping there. The rest of it was actually the recycled, my DVD rip of Recycled Koopa. And we got Flea Market Montgomery here at Morshoe Shop. Here comes Morshoe.
Lamp oil, rope bombs. You want it? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies.
Good grief. And then Sabrina's watching it over there. I don't know why I did that. Come on, Stu. That source is not going anywhere.
Blow your dicks.
Blow your dicks. Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. Fuck you. There's a
Fuck you.
dog in there. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Man, this is the last straw, man.
That meow man from the actual source material was so funny to me. Copyright strike. There's going to be a lot of them in this video. I'm surprised that every video I've ever made has not had a copyright strike. Of course, I say that now, and I'm going to get them.
Okay, break it up, son. Joke's over, hey?
Pretty good way to end a poop. Okay, break it up, son. Joke's over. This one is one that I recently re-uploaded. It was my 700 sub spectacular, simply called 700.
Awesome. It is written, we must throw up at Eve.
Yes, I'll go to Gamelon to get dinner.
There is no time.
Don't talk about time to me, boy. I'm going to Gamelon. If you don't hear from me in a month, sentence me.
I have got a bone to pick about that particular part right there. It says, if you don't hear from me in a month, sentence mix me. On both the original upload and the re-upload, I got people asking what he said on that part. He says sentence mix. How much clearer could it be?
Hey, what's it taking so long? I got to go to Jamaica.
Oh, look, what sexy furry. Oh.
Let me tell you something. It takes way too long to mask Sabrina. It really does. I know, because I've done it in almost every poop I've ever made.
You call him?
There is no phone.
Use myself.
I think I ended up using that phone in other videos, that MS Paint phone.
This is me.
Where the fuck are you?
Gamelon.
God, I miss CDI poops. I really I really wish that people would make some more CDI poops.
Hey, it's the king.
The king is here, your majesty. Hey, king! Mario think you fantastic.
Father!
Thunder Force 3 music, and wow, it's the king, everybody.
Dinner is served.
Dinner is served.
Delicious. What is it? Goomba quiche Lulu make.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh my God, this food is good!
That's pretty much the end of that video. Copyright strike. Oh, this next one. Oh, this is interesting. This video I tried to make using a VCR. I got a capture card, and then I shook the VHS while I was in the thing in the VCR and made it glitch up. I found it too boring, so I actually pooped over it while I was doing that.
No doubt you've heard of my most celebrated assignment. I worked with the fabulous Sherlock Ripley on the case of the Mesopotamian marbles. Didn't find, but Sherlock
and it also helped that the capture card software actually did some glitching of its own, like right here.
Why not?
You won't fit through the window.
Any reason? No, I wanted to see the scene of the crew.
Come on, pull!
Keep the away. My dinosaur's in a terrible.
Really don't have much to say about this one other than it was a dumb idea, and it was the first time I ever used JEGS. If you don't know what JEGS is, that was JEGS that you just saw. So that's JEGS.
But my there's a whole collection of high places.
About here, I switched the tapes out and then put in the very first VHS I ever bought in my life. Hop on Pop. There's a lot more to that video, but there's really not much to say about that. It was an experiment. It was a VHS poop, and it really wasn't much to it. So we're going to skip and go to the next one. This next one was called 000002 Restored, which was also like my Vegas crashed twice while making it. This was actually half remake, half new poop.
Hey,
and here's Paul from Guitar World again. Really wasn't much to say about this part neither. I like that part though. I think I did good on that. Woo, that's a bad ear rape. Rainbow effect in Vegas.
Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Definitely check it out.
Now you see what I was talking about when I said check it out earlier. He says that in almost every video, if not every video.
I just wonder how many rubies here. Top King
6260.
Oh! Hey, King, I need some rubies.
For what?
See that right there, I faked you out is what I did. I made you think you was about to see a plot poop and then you don't.
Fuck. That crow is spooking all the queer.
When the semen enters the mouth of a bisexual, it slows down.
Welcome, thanks to our world. Round the first one to circumcise the globe wins.
I won!
This part is the remake. Most all this stuff comes from Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia or Compton's World Atlas. I'm still kind of proud of some of the stupid jokes I made in this.
To play back the information on a CD, a very narrow dick piss is on the disc. When the piss hits a pit, the pee is reflected back to the past in ways that cause the display of sex.
I just love how crisp the mixing is on pisses on the disc.
Dinosaur dicks were about 50 feet long and often had periods. The moon has sex with the earth twice every month.
And right here is where I gave up and just did a stupid YTPMV with MP4 glitching and, what is that, GameCube and Game Boy Advance? Yeah, that's GameCube. Super Game Boy for some reason. And what in the butt? Now this next one needs a little bit of explaining. This one was a day after my birthday, November 23rd. November 24th, this one. And so, yeah, 23rd is my birthday, November 23rd. Made that clear. Anyway, November 24th, 2009, Dr. Mario WMV. I remember the name of this one. It's called Dr. Mario Gets Skunk Spray on His Fucking Face. I made this one after a YouTube pooper called Fancy Santa had made a poop that Brentalfloss actually saw of his Dr. Mario cartoon called What If Dr. Mario Had Lyrics. So that's pretty cool. So I made my own version of that poop.
I am and I am Dr. I love the game. Just as long as you have me.
I admit that the sentence mixing is not very good on this because it's not very clear, and you know his voice isn't very clear in this. I don't know. I could go all day on this, talking excuses and stuff, but I didn't really come up with a lot of good jokes on this. It's a pretty slow-paced poop. And
endorsing you with HIV.
And right about here is where I gave up and just started doing other stuff.
Mercy.
Check your rear view video screen.
You remember that from that
It's
one
me,
Mario
in the
video I
gallery.
made?
Mario.
Check your review video screen.
Kinda dark.
Bring
a light? Yes.
He brought a light that time.
Otacon, not Otacon.
Otakon.
Otacon.
Otakon.
Otacon.
Oh boy.
Hey, let me tell you something. It is hard to poop Metal Gear. I really want to, and I tried. I even had a series for a while called Metal Queer Solid, and it was hard to poop that. It wasn't really that I had to force jokes out of it. It was that it was hard to find exploitable stuff. But doing that meant the world to me because I fucking love MGS. Everything to do with Metal Gear. I was just playing MGS4 yesterday, and God, I love that game. I love so much of the Metal Gear games. Peace Walker, I'm a little bit on the fence about because it's not really... why do I keep making that noise? It's different, you know, from the other Metal Gear games, but it's okay. It's all right. I got something you don't like, and it's this video. What did I call... This one's called I'ma Crown You Volume 2. There was no Volume 1. And this one is pretty shit. I used to think this was a good video, but I look at it now, and it's pretty shitty. It was my attempt at trying to make YouTube poops of gameplay videos and video games in general, and it ended up just being real rapey. I guess I was trying to be Mr. Tenick, I don't know, but it really was not a good video.
Hey, Sappy, how many?
This was actually a glitch in the CDI GIF, but I just left it in because I didn't care.
I don't get it.
HCloud13. I used to get a lot of cutscenes from him. God, that's a Paranoid remix. Who is this? Oh, here's something I bet you've never seen. The Monsters of Rock and Roar VHS has this little robot on it. His name is Vorian. I thought I could make him into something, but I never did.
Oh, excuse.
There's Resident Evil 4.
Your Highness.
Trying to make fun of Excuse Me, Princess.
Oh, shit.
I love that effect I did on that. I don't remember how I did that, by the way. Got some MGS right here. Balls to the wall! Oh. Copyright strike. Copyright strike. Ear rape. MPEG glitching. And I gave up. And there's a little spot right here.
Fucking skunk.
Victory is mine.
I'ma crown you.
Yeah, I think I'm so funny. Okay, oh, Silent Hill poop. Finally, a good video. Well, one that I consider good. This is 12/11/2009. This is when I started to get good. Right here was this video. I had a lot of inspiration from Jake Steele, Deeper Cut, and Commander Guanum to make this video. And there's a little Deeper Cut reference there.
Welcome to my house, sir. Here, have the San Crumi.
You know what? From then on, a lot of folks used to call San Crummies the lantern that Guanum was holding.
Wait a second, I'm talking.
Oh, excuse me. You go first.
Thanks.
Hey, no problem.
Have you seen a little girl?
Let me think. Little?
Yeah.
Yes, I have, and it's you. Hey, that's how score. 1 for Mario. Now, have you seen the princess?
No.
Oh, okay. Now, let's go to the tiki bar.
All right, I guess.
Copyright strike. I think this was me just making fun of, like, some Silent Hill glitches right here. But yeah, I didn't want to talk during that other part because a lot of people like that part.
My wife's name.
Long sauce. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
You know, it's not my greatest work, but this is really what I consider was the best thing I put out in during that time frame, during 2009. This is my best 2009 poop. And in all honesty, this is where you actually saw me starting to develop a style and start doing the kind of jokes that I do all the time.
I'ma crown you. You snotty little brat. Don't go there.
There's a good MGS joke coming up right here. And I didn't stop there with the MGS jokes.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair.
What? What are you talking about?
I was just wondering. Never mind.
I'm so proud of that. I don't know why. I don't know if Mini Mall was still relevant during the time when I was doing Mini Mall jokes, but it was relevant to me. Okay, this joke, I was trying to make out like there's a radio in the, I don't know what I was doing. Never mind. Also, copyright strike. Potpourri.
Remember me.
Well, this was me bringing back that music from Mario Sings the Blues 4 and trying to make a YTPMV, but to tell you the truth, no.
No! Not into the pit! No! You haven't seen the last of me! I died in an hour. I mooned you.
I mooned you. And I don't know who asked me to do that, but somebody asked me to make him say PayPal doll, man. Wait a second, pause that for just a second. Okay, this here, there used to be a guy named Captain Fawful who made terrible poops and YTPMVs, and he was really suck at it, but he was getting a lot of views at the time. That was what that was referencing. Everybody was saying unsubscribe from Captain Fawful as like a joke, and I think I Am Goomba started it. Notice throughout this this little retrospective on this one, woo, loud.
Oh man, what a dream.
I know.
Anyway, what I was saying was, notice I've been saying, and then I gave up a whole lot in these retrospectives about these poops, but this time I didn't give up. I just I found out an ending to end the poop on, and then I considered it done. So that was one of the few videos during that time frame that I actually did that. Here's another Bugs Bunny poop. I don't remember what this one is called. I don't name my videos files what I'm going to name them. I always come up with the names later, so I never know, you know? No. There's some really stupid sentence mixing in this one.
That guy's got me so hot, I'm ready to bury him. I've got piss on my penis.
You're gonna suck my boner.
I can do that.
This was kind of a dumb joke right here where I just put stuff in the door. Just random crap. And then, for some reason, I switched to Sabrina and Super Game Boy. What? Oh, that's why I switched to Sabrina.
Could I talk away?
What are you looking for, a fat?
Copyright strike, and a joke that no one will get.
Instead of having sex with children, I motherfucking rape MILFs in the rectum.
Okay, for a sex joke, that was pretty good.
Who goes by the name of Eric Schwartz.
Throwing a Sabrina joke in there again.
Pass on. Pass.
And this is pretty much where I lost my train of thought and just started making a whole bunch of dumb shit. In other words, and I gave up.
I'm a dirty skunk. I'm a dirty skunk.
Hi, Sabrina. Hello. Copyright strike. And that video is crazy.wnv, I believe, of the dude dancing that I'm using there. It's actually a friend of Insectors just dancing in front of a green screen.
Hi, I'm Stuart K. Rodley.
That's Ron Stewart. I haven't seen him in forever.
That wasn't so bad.
Okay, this next Bugs Bunny poop is was a collab entry of my own collab. It was the Bugs Bunny collab. I believe this one was called Hair Metal, H-A-R-E, Hair Metal. Making a funny joke there. Not. Copyright strike. That's becoming like a thing for me, isn't it? Anyway, there's a couple of good jokes in here, I guess.
Give me some goodies, you black bitch. Trick-or-treating is protected.
But yeah, overall, this wasn't my best work, and it was considered, filler and not that good, mediocre. Even my friends thought it was mediocre. I do like pooping Bugs Bunny, though, because not many people do like Bugs Bunny poops. Never have, in fact. I don't know if Warner Brothers takes them down or something, or not just that many people poop them. I don't know. In my opinion, the rest of this is just shit, and more shit. I don't think there's one good joke after this, It's just all filler. In fact, I'm not even going to watch this anymore. Shit in my mouth and call me cock.
Shit in my mouth and call me cock.
Let's see, next one. Oh, this is interesting. This is another attempt at a gameplay poop. And this one was a little bit of Thunder Force 3 and some DOS games, mostly Redneck Rampage. This one really wasn't good or anything, but this shows off this little thing I was going through where I was really into old-timey DOS games and obscure FPSs and shit, like Redneck Rampage Blood and Duke Nukem and all them old-timey FPSs. There's the Windows thing.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm married.
There's a snippet of Hoskins. You know what? I saw something on a TV Tropes thing that was about me. It said that Hoskins wasn't a real pooper. It said that Hoskins isn't a real person. They said I made him up. Hoskins is a real person? Oh my God! Okay, what's next? Oh wow, this is my audio poop of Vice City, the Flash FM radio station. Being funny, I thought I'd call it Flash Poop just as a joke, because Flash Poop was what everybody called YouTube poops with a whole lot of editing in them, like Walrus Guy's videos. It started with Walrus Guy's videos because he actually used Flash. Oh, I need breath. I need air. After dark. I like it. God, I love the editing I did in this video so much. If I would have put like visuals to this, I bet it would have looked very nice. But I wanted this to mostly be an audio poop because that's all I was pooping was audio. And I got a whole bunch of like audio plugins to help me do this too. I don't have them anymore, and I don't know where I got them from. So, so much for that.
The end of time. It's today.
Also, I gotta say, Vice City was a big turning point in my life. It changed my life and got me obsessed with classic music, vintage 80s shit, you know. And all right, just a quick note here. I'm skipping all the tennis shit that I did because I was never good at tennis, and I was so bad at tennis that I don't even want to recognize that I even made tennis videos. So those are going to be like gone. But anyway, here's one that we know and love. This is old 1500. This was the video that made me. It was my first video to hit 10,000 views, and it was also the video that pretty much cemented my spot in the YouTube poop world because of its source interaction and original jokes, if you want to call them original. Some people say that this video hasn't aged well, and I guess I believe them a little bit, but man, I used to spam Doom shit a whole bunch and FPS shit like I said a while ago.
Without Windows 3.1, your PC is a piece of shit. Your PC is a piece of shit.
I didn't want to talk during that because everybody loves that. There's a little thing in here that I did with these, right there where you see the Ghostbusters walk by like that. I actually heard somebody on YouTube say, I hate videos where they have random characters running by or walking by randomly for no reason at all. I hate that, and I don't think it's funny at all. I don't know who said that, but I thought it was funny, because I do that a lot. This is some multiplayer blood that I was able to find on the web.
Okay, that's it. You suck at this game.
I love that so much. Okay, that's it. You suck at this game. Little cloning thing right there. And Robotnik, and my big joke.
Welcome to the internet. The internet is like hell. It's hard to tell the difference.
It really is. You know, I've actually seen people say that outside of like YouTube poop because I guess they saw it on my video. Because they'll say it just like it sounded on this video. The internet is like hell. It's hard to tell the difference. And you know what? To this day, I still have not seen the movie Doll Man, but I have that trailer still in my folder. Nor have I seen The Incredibles, but I have seen those Emperor Lemon poops, which are, yeah, he's done better stuff. Oh, this I'm real proud of right here.
Fun.
Crown. Oh no!
There it is. That reference to Mario Sings the Blues. I just made that.
It's down to you and me, you four-eyed furry.
And then I just left it open for a sequel, not even thinking that I would ever return to that again. And I did return to it. 2500. Oh goodness, it's an hour long now. I think that's all I'm going to do for now, kids. But now you've seen the early years of Stuart K. Riley before he was any decent at YouTube poops. Remember, we all got to start somewhere. And I started really shit like all of you did. Or all of you are at this point in time. Who knows? But anyway, that's how we did it in 2009, kids. And a little bit of 2010. When was 1500 made? Let me look. That was my first poop of 1500. I mean, my first poop of 2010. 2/27/2010. So February 27th was when I made 1500. That was literally 5 years ago. Yeah. Man alive. And now I have 6,000 subscribers, and I thought 1500 was unreal. I was like, I made it. I'm badass now. I'm the shit. Now I don't even think about subscribers anymore. I saw 6K, and I was like, huh, well. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do. When we come back, we'll be looking at the 2010 era Stuart K. Riley up until, let's see, how many poops do we have to go through? Yeah, we'll do the rest of them. We'll do the rest of all of them, yeah. But for now, I gotta sleep. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I'm probably going back to the oil field pretty soon. So, but before I do, I'm gonna try to make one more news show before then. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm gonna think of a few things. There's a few topics I could talk about, but I need to get caught back up with what's going on in the poop scene, and then I should have some stuff to talk about. But anyway, until then, I'm gone.